All right, I've been thinking about that word projection since I just made that video as I was sitting in the library parking lot. And I thought, I mean, because we can make the word mean whatever it means, but I wonder if it already is supposed to mean this. I don't know. I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask the YouTube community because they're experts on psychology, which is a perfect science, as we all know. I was talking to my best friend of my, whole life, other than Lenny, who is, of course, my best friend. But I mean, my best friend, my only friend from my former life that I am still in contact with, which was my best friend that I met in third grade, Paula. Well, it was a while back. I was about 2 months ago. I was sitting there with her, and we were just chit-chatting, and I don't know how we got on the subject of suicide, but I said, I had done this terrible thing, and I breached a relationship. I was like 17, I might have been 18. I felt miserable about it. I was a terrible person, and I thought I got to end this, man. I walked down to I-95, which was really near my house where I lived in Maryland. And it was dark, and I walked out to the edge of the road, and I thought, I'll just jump out in front of one of these trucks. And boom, it's over. Like, I don't have to pull the trigger. Well, I do have to jump, right? I got to move my body to do it. I mean, that's how grieved I was at my soul, that I had hurt this person. I felt like I deserved to die. Because I could see, and I knew the pain that I'd caused this young man. And I just couldn't bear the sensation that I caused him the kind of pain that my brother and mom and dad caused me. I mean, it was just that same, I was like, oh my God, I don't deserve to live. At any rate, I was standing there on the white line, and my thoughts were immediately, because I'm hyper empathetic, was immediately, oh my God, are the people who experience my death in real time? The driver that hits me, the witnesses, other drivers of other vehicles. How dare I, after what I just already did to this young man, what kind of person would do that? And I'm thinking, well, if I'm going to off myself, I'm going to have to do it by myself. I mean, what kind of pussy throws themselves in front of a vehicle and destroys possibly this person's psychological makeup? Who knows what they've already been through? What are you doing? And everybody around, and the first responders, and the people that had the right, and everybody. What the fuck are you doing? And my friend said to me, how come you never told me this? And I said, I thought you knew. Is that projection? Thinking that other people know what you know and can read your mind, basically. You're not thinking they're reading my mind, but for some reason you feel like you told them at some point. Does anybody know what that is? Because I've had that happen a lot. Many times in the past she has said that. How come you never told me that? I thought you knew. When she first found out, I don't even know when it was. When she first found out that my brother molested me and went through all this shit all my life, she's like, how come you never told me? I thought you knew. I really honestly don't remember when I told her. I'll have to ask her and I'll report back to you. It might have been 10 years ago or so. But I'm just like, what? Like, I feel like I had talked about it 100 times. Am I imagining? Like, maybe I am insane. Is that projection? Thinking other people know what you know? Or know your experience firsthand? Maybe that is. Maybe that is part of the term. Anyway, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just thought it was interesting. I was like, I've had this happen with her quite often. Basically, she's the only one that's ever said that to me. Why didn't you tell me this? Because I would, I guess I wound up telling her the darkest shit in my life from time to time. And she's like, wow, how come you didn't tell me this before? Like, I thought we were friends. Like, I thought we were tight. Like, well, I thought you knew already. I thought our minds were like Vulcan mind meld and shit. That's what I thought. Because I feel like that's how we are. I love you, Paula. You've helped me tremendously.